Welcome to Herbenit. I am Emily, the co-founder of Herbenit, and together with Clarence, we want to help people to maintain their health in everyday life. In 2010, the US spent 86% of their healthcare costs in treating chronic diseases, yet they still lead to 70% of the death in the US. How can this be happening? Because treatments are focused on the symptoms of chronic diseases, often with prescription medications, as opposed to solving the root cause of the condition. At the same time, more and more research has shown the positive effect of complementary and alternative medicine on human long-term health, which is referred to as CAM. CAM includes diverse medical and healthcare practices that are not generally considered part of conventional medicine. Some typical categories are acupuncture, traditional Chinese medicine, and naturopath. The goal of CAM is to achieve health for all through innovative inventions like healthy and balanced diets, exercise, and herbal remedies. The philosophy of CAM is to address the root cause of symptoms by constantly maintaining internal health balance. As a result of these benefits, the World Health Organization has been encouraging other nations to adopt CAM. However, there has been a huge communication and knowledge gap for healthcare professionals to properly consult patients about these treatments, identified by the US National Institute of Health. Hence, the problem we identified is that complementary and alternative medicine is not accessible. This leads to our first business model canvas, where our goal is to create functional food products that are developed from herbs, helping people to address health conditions within everyday life. So our customers are those with chronic conditions and want a more natural way of improving their health. Our value proposition is to make CAM products more accessible. The relationship with customers will be maintained through an automated service via an application and website. We'll distribute our products through CAM clinics and online, and our revenue will come from product sales. The key partner in this case is CAM clinics. Our key activity includes marketing and advertising and the research and development of our product. We will collaborate with health professionals that practice in related fields. We have a simple cost structure which is mainly dependent on our key activities. Does this business idea work? It is time to validate. We created two hypotheses tailored to our first business model canvas. The first one is that people in North America will actually be interested in using CAM if it is more accessible. The survey we conducted showed that 63% of people believe in a non-conventional way of treating illnesses, and 56% of people prefer using effective natural remedies and alternative treatments. This data validated our first hypothesis. After knowing that people are actually interested in using CAM, our second hypothesis is that herbal functional food product would better address chronic conditions in the long run. However, from our secondary research, we found that first, herbal products are usually a mixture of 10 to 20 kinds of herbs in order to create a maximum effect. Second, treatments need to be individualized regardless of people suffering from the same condition. This means that herbal functional food products developed through a standardized recipe won't have a consistent effectiveness among different users. At this stage, we realized that in order for people who suffer from chronic conditions to receive an effective and customized treatment, they need to visit a CAM clinic. However, the lack of integration of CAM into the existing healthcare system is a barrier. This leads to our second business model canvas, where our goal is to provide information about the specialties of the clinic as clear, detailed, and reliable as possible. In this case, we have developed a two-sided platform. Our customers on one side are people who have chronic conditions and want to use CAM, and our value proposition is to provide a one-stop information hub. On the other side are the various clinics that practice CAM, and our value proposition is to make their expertise more known and attract patients in a sustainable way. We aim to achieve these goals by creating a unique database and categorize CAM clinics according to their specialties. We will then make them more accessible by allowing people to check reviews of different clinics and book an appointment directly on our platform. Besides our platform, the relationship with clinics will be more personal as we will require detailed understanding of them to provide high-quality services for patients. Besides promoting online, we will also connect academic and health institutions with CAM clinics to better promote their knowledge. Our revenue mainly comes from clinics who join our platform with a monthly subscription fee and third-party advertisement display. Our key partner includes academic and health institutions. Our key activities will be developing the database and marketing, where we will need software engineering experts, and these build our main cost structure. So, does this business idea work? It is time to validate again. Our third hypothesis is that people who are interested in using CAM want to visit CAM clinics. Do they? The answer is yes. Research has shown an increasing number of patients asking their primary physicians about CAM and practitioners they can visit. One of the frequently asked questions posted on the website of a CAM governing body shows that people actually want to visit practitioners but don't know where. All of this validated our third hypothesis. However, for a two-sided platform, one-side's interest is not enough. So our fourth hypothesis is that CAM clinics want to attract more patients by promoting their services. We interviewed professionals who practice in the CAM field, and 60% of them expressed that marketing is key, but they don't have the time and tool to do it. There is a naturopath doctor told us that she is taking online marketing webinar since it is very hard for CAM practitioners to increase awareness. Other healthcare professionals also told us that a standard process to assess and evaluate CAM resources is needed since there is so much misinformation going on, and this validated our fourth hypothesis. The CAM sector in the Canadian and American market worth $24 billion, and in Canada it is $5.6 billion. There are around 76,000 clinics, and 35,000 of them practice in Ontario. From our survey, 70% of clinics showed interest in our product, and the average price they are willing to pay is $200. However, only 40% of the respondents spent over $100 for their marketing activities. When we apply the expected win rate of 40% across Ontario, we have about 14,000 clinics that are interested in adopting our product. Hence, our addressable segment market is $2.8 million. Looking at the timeline of Herbenit, we are very early stage, and right now we are in the validation process. Up to March, we will conduct face-to-face interviews to further test our hypothesis and identify key features of our minimal viable product. This will be developed through collaboration with CAM clinics and health institutions in Southern Ontario. To summarize, Herbenit is a mobile web application for patients to make better decisions in adopting other options beyond conventional medicine. It is also an integrative platform to enable CAM clinics promote their services and build brand awareness around the community in a sustainable way. Thank you.